standing out there waiting. She must have some kind of special privilege.
What do you mean that grown women are waiting in line for 2 hours in the morning to go buy a Starbucks teddy bear cup?
You're watching people in New Jersey elbowing each other, trying to get their hands on Starbucks' newest holiday product.
Apparently, people are being physically assaulted over a Starbucks Barista cup that they recently launched for their holiday collection. And when I tell you that my jaw hit the floor, I'm not kidding. This is a $30 cup. In my opinion, very cute. Honestly, if I saw one, would I buy it? Probably. But it all started when I saw this video.
What do you mean that grown women are waiting in line for 2 hours in the morning to go buy a Starbucks teddy bear cup at 8 in the morning? Our over-consumerism in America is so embarrassing. Like, why are grown women fighting over a cup? Why do you even want the cup? Why do you even want the cup? What are you gonna do with a teddy bear cup, first of all? These are grown women fighting over who gets a cup, and people standing in line for hours to wait in line to buy a cup. Like, out of all of the things that you could be doing with your time, out of all of the things that you could be buying, essentially, it's that? Like, our over-consumerism here is so embarrassing.
When I saw that she had said that grown women were fighting over the cup, I was like, this is gonna be verbal fighting. This isn't gonna be a physical assault situation. I was wrong. And so then I obviously did a deeper dive and hyperfixated on it for about 30 minutes, which then took me to this video. And I didn't watch the full video because I wanted to watch it with you guys. This is from the user Coda_D_stylist on TikTok. She posted the video right after the cups launched in Starbucks, and we are gonna watch it together today.
If it's the exact same video, it ain't gonna make no difference. They're buying everything. That's jacked up.
All the Starbucks employees came and they took everything. And we've been waiting in line outside. That is so crazy.
So it appears to be Starbucks employees standing in line buying out all of the merch. I have a couple of thoughts about this. I think that part of me is like, that isn't fair. Why would you be allowed to, as an employee, come in and buy up all this stock? And then the other part of me is like, these people make minimum wage, and the only like benefit that they're getting is buying this cup early. So really, like, what is the issue? There's a lot of nuance in the situation, and Starbucks as a company isn't great. They don't do great things for their employees. They don't do great things for the environment. They don't do great things for the world. If you've worked in a cafe like Starbucks, I think you're more understanding of the situation, but let's keep watching.
You will never believe what happened to me tonight. Okay, so I literally have no words. So me and my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, went to Starbucks today, right, to get the bear cup. Like, that's what we were like so excited. We're like, we're gonna stand in line, we're gonna get there early, we're gonna beat the crowds, like, we're gonna bring our chairs. Like, it was a whole thing. Like, we were super excited to do it. I haven't done anything like this since I was like, I don't know, like a teenager, when I was doing it for Black Friday.
Giving kind of Black Friday. I'm not gonna lie. Like, remember when people would camp outside of Walmarts? This is kind of the same vibe. And honestly, I've said it, I want the old Black Friday back. So if people are getting their ass beat over a bear cup, I guess OG Black Friday is back. I don't know.
But I was like, let's just do it, it'll be fun, like story time, we'll get adventure, whatever. Okay, so we get to freaking Starbucks, right? I got there, I was the very first person in line. So when I was there, I could see everything on the shelves, right? So I was like, okay, there's a pretty good chance. And prior, mind you, before this even happened, I had already did like my research. I was like going to different Starbucks and like talking to different employees and like asking them like, you know, how many cups did you get in, or did you get this one in, or, you know, I was just like asking so I knew which Starbucks to go to. So I got there 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 a.m. is really early. 2 a.m. is really early for anything. You are not gonna catch me getting up at 2 a.m. for anything. I don't even want to pick people up from the airport at 2 a.m. I guess I would, but I really don't want to.
Mind you, I didn't even know this particular Starbucks didn't open up until 4. So I got there super early. It's cold, it's foggy. I have all the clips. Anyways, so I get there. It's like 3:50, like the line's starting to like pick up, like people are starting to get in. These girls get out of their car in their pajamas and they're waiting in line, and all I see is these 4 girls go in front of me, and one of them had a key. So she had to be like a manager or something. So she got her key, she broke in the door, and the door wouldn't unlock because the other manager that was inside currently had her key in the door. So this girl starts knocking on the window, and the manager that was inside the Starbucks comes in, unlocks the door, and she let the 4 girls in. And I'm over here thinking, like, I'm like, super tired, I'm slow, like, whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, like, maybe they're working, I don't know, like, I know your life. So, she lets them in, and they just cleared the whole store. Like, they took everything. They took the Hello Kitty plushes.
Hold up, there was Hello Kitty plushes? How come none of y'all told me?
They took all the, so I did get one thing, and honestly, like, okay, so I got this, and honestly, I only got it because I waited in line for it. Like, I felt like I needed to get something because I spent all that time, like, and I have nothing to show for it. But I was gonna get the little bear mug, and I was first in line, so I would have gotten one. Like, I would have been guaranteed to get one because I was the very first person in line. It was me, my mother-in-law, and my father-in-law. So we were like, okay, well, you get your bear mug. I was gonna get one for my mother-in-law as well, and then, you know, that's it. We're not resellers. We're not, you know, we're just regular people who. I just thought it was cute. I just thought, hey, you know, this will be fun. This will be a nice little, you know, remember that time I went to Starbucks and we got cheated out of cups or whatever. It's like, I like this one. It's really pretty, but this is not what I came for. This is. And honestly, because of the whole experience, like, it just kind of soured the whole mood. So now I'm, like, looking at it, and I don't have, like, happy feelings. I'm just kind of, like, I'm so, and it's just, like, okay, like, is it just a cup? Yeah, they're just cups. But, like, it's the whole, like, principle of it. The whole, like, we waited in line for 2 hours. Like, we did what we were, like, the right thing. Like, we stood in line. We got there early so that we could be first in line. So it's not like I got here late and then they did this. Like, no. I was the very first person in line. Like, the very first person in line. So I have videos and stuff. I'm just going to post it. I don't know if there's anything that can be done about it, but I just wanted to tell you my frustration. I'm so sad. I'm so sad because all I wanted was a stupid bear mug. And I had, like, dragged my whole family. I, like, told them, like, oh, my God, like, we should do this. It'll be fun, and blah, blah, blah. I, like, downloaded all these shows on Netflix on the iPad, and, like, you know, just, we were just super hyped, and we're just like, okay, like, we're going to just do it. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, you know, but, you know, whatever. We can sleep when we're dead. Like, it's fine. Like, we'll just do this one time. And this ended up being, like, the worst experience I've ever had at Starbucks ever. And, like, I'm pretty, like, well, I used to be a pretty loyal Starbucks person. Like, I used to, like, whenever they have cups and stuff, I don't go crazy, but, like, if I see, like, one that I like, I just go get it, you know. But anyways, so that's my story. I'm very sad. I'm going to post them. I'm going to put this stuff in the video so you can see everything that happened. My father-in-law was throwing a fit. He threw a fit because he was so mad for me. He was so mad, and it's just, like, it was so unfair for everyone that, like, because I met this girl online. She was so nice, so sweet. We hit it off really good, and we were just, like, hyping each other up and, like, oh, my God, like, okay, only 45 minutes, only 30 minutes, only 20 minutes, you know, just to, like, be completely robbed. Like, they literally cut the line and just cleared out all the shelves. And right now, what time is it? It is almost, I don't know, I can't tell. I don't know how to pull my watch up. I don't know how to pull my watch up right now. And I'm still tired. Like, I sound crazy. I'm mumbling at this point. I'm very tired. I look tired. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that can be done about it, but I just want you to see what happened, and then you tell me what you think. Okay. That's crazy. You guys have to wait in line just like the rest
everybody else. That is not fair. That is not right.
We've been given 2 hours.
You guys, not fair. Including employees, whoever's the manager, you guys better stop this because you know this is wrong. We are going to report this, all of you guys. That's right. This is not right.
I think that she's right to feel however she feels right now. Like, she was cheated out of an experience. Point blank period, that's what happened. This specific instance as a whole really comments on, like, the broader issue of, like, consumerism, how that drives our experiences. And I'm not, like, perfect when it comes to this, right? Like, I consume a lot. Like, I just posted a Sephora haul. I consume. Everyone who's like, who's getting this upset about a bear? And it's like, well, when the world is in a dismal state and the only little thing that brings you joy is this glass bear cup, you're gonna take it really, really personally if you don't get the bear cup. And it's cute. Like, the bear cup is cute. I'm gonna be real with you. I think we'll see, like, these bear ceramic cups move into TJ Maxx, like, throughout the holiday season. Starbucks isn't original for making a Bearista themed cup. It's really cute. It's smart marketing. They knew what they were doing. And I think it's really similar to how, like, Kylie Cosmetics, when they first came out with the lip kits, like, forever ago, they had a super limited stock. So they, like, sold it out all quick because they knew that they didn't have enough units to meet, you know, the demand. Starbucks knew what they were doing. I just think that this specific store probably didn't care how other people felt, and that's why they let the employees come in and buy up all the stock. That was Coda's story. I then saw another video of people being berated while trying to get these cups. This one I think is at, like, a Target Starbucks. Says, I got cussed out and threatened inside of Starbucks for the viral bear cup. Right.
Starbucks. No. It said on there's only one. No.
It actually doesn't online say that.
That is so trashy. I would get your shit and get out. Yeah, no, that's fucked up. All right, I'm sorry.
Oh my God. The Starbucks cups people, the Stanley Cup people, they are intense. I feel like every time I hear stories about cups selling out or people thinking that they're gonna get a cup and it doesn't happen, like people are ride or die for these cups. And then 19 hours ago, CNN posted a video of somebody getting like punched in the face. I feel like it's giving Beanie Baby. It's giving like scarcity mindset that these things will never pop up again. So there was obviously some people that ended up getting the cup, and I think those videos are really funny too, because I think it just further creates this like idea and notion that like you need to have this to be an it girl. I think we're so focused on having things because having things establishes status, especially on TikTok. I didn't hear a single thing about these bear cups, not from people like that I know that are really into collectible mugs. Nobody I have talked to has uttered a single word about the Starbucks Barista cups, okay? I think that it is actually only on TikTok. I don't know. But this one I thought was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna play it and just know that I wish I could play the real music, but I can't. So you're gonna get a special treat. You're gonna get a really special treat.
And so this is Christmas for Richard, for you. Another year over.
This ultimately comes down to people feeling like other people are more important than them. And I think that, you know, some people are like, well, they're an employee, like why do they get this luxury and I don't? And like I said, there's still that part of me that's like, well, they're an employee for a major chain corporation that does not give them great benefits, is closing stores down. Like, I think that they deserve a cup too. I don't know. At the end of the day, it truly is just a cup, but it's the root of people's joy. And I think that that is a bigger issue at hand, that people can only feel joy when they're buying something. These bear cups they're gonna go out of trend. People aren't going to need them anymore, and they're gonna end up at Goodwill. So if you didn't get your hands on a bear cup, you might see one soon. There's Labubu's at Goodwill right now. You know what I mean? Like, these are micro trends, especially on TikTok. TikTokification, if you will, of consumerism and trends is really detrimental, I think, to our mental health and just like our financial well-being, because we constantly feel like we need to buy to stay up to date with trends and to remain cool and to be perceived as wealthy or important or worth something. I think that I fall into this too, you know what I mean? Like, I buy makeup. I bought this Summer Fridays lip gloss just because I've seen other people use Summer Fridays, and Summer Fridays is a great brand, and the it girls wear Summer Fridays. Is it a good lip gloss? Yes. Could I have gotten a lip gloss for cheaper? Yes. Did I need another lip gloss? Absolutely not. And on that note, I'm gonna leave you with a video that really makes me feel better about not being able to get my hands on a Barista cup, okay? This was just kind of like a bite-sized commentary video. I wanted to try this out. I've never made a video like this before, so let me know if you liked it. If you want to see me yap more about things that are happening on the internet, usually I do kind of like beauty content, but I also am a certified yapper. So I will talk about anything and everything, and I'm chronically online too, so that leads to me making very good content. So go ahead, subscribe if you want, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye.